Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be doing my second holiday tutorial. I used this palette, one of my favorites, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. These are what the colors look like. I decided to do this look because I wore this for my holiday pictures this year and in a couple of other videos, and I really loved it. It's super simple. It puts me in the mind of Christmas without being like sparkly or anything. I think all the colors but one are actually matte, so it's definitely a toned down type of look. But I really loved this eyeshadow look, and the lip I have been loving this season. So if you'd like to see how I did this, please keep watching. So the first thing we're gonna do, just like every tutorial, I'm gonna try to make this not as long but it's going to be to prime our eyelids. And that's going to be very, very important if you have oily lids like myself, because the majority, well, all the colors I'll be using, I think, are matte shadows. So if you have any oil on your lid, they will crease. And of course, my baby, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance, which is one of my favorite palettes of the year. First color I'm going to take is Raw Sienna, and that is right there on the end. And I'm just going to pop this in my crease area. And I also take that color a little higher, like always, just because I have a lot of lid space. Not lid space, but this space up here. Next, we're going to take a fluffy crease brush. A MAC 224 would work, anything that is big and fluffy. And I'm going to take the color Red Ochre. It's like a rusty red, warm tone, a really pretty fall color. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to pop that in my crease area. Focusing it on like my outer crease. Basically, I'm using this color to intensify that first color that I put down. This look is really simple. That's what I love about it. The next color I'm going to use is Venetian Red. It's right next to the color we just used, right there. This one has a little more pink in it, and I believe it has a little bit of shimmer as well. Now for this one, I'm going to go like right into my crease, like this outer area. And I'm just going to wiggle it. So this is the color I'm using for definition. I actually did this look in my Christmas pictures this year because that's how much I loved it. That's the majority of the look. Next, we're going to take a flat shader brush. This is my MAC 239. I'm going to use the color Buon Fresco. I think that's what it's called. It's like a taupey purple right there. No, it's actually next to it. Sorry. Right there. It's a matte taupey purple color, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. Don't worry, we're gonna blend all that out. But I just love this look because it's seriously so simple. Now I'm gonna go back into the fluffy brush, and with no extra product on it, I'm just going to blend out that lid color. Now I'm gonna go back into that first brush we used. I'm gonna put more burnt orange on it, and I'm going to blend out the very top of all the shadows and put more orangey down, just to help create a smoother transition. So the last step for the eyeshadow for our lid portion is gonna be to take that crease color, go back into Venetian Red, and just deepen up that a little more by just wiggling the brush in the outer crease area. Because my eyes are so small as far as lid space, this is the easiest way that I found. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the rest of my face, and we'll come back to the lower eye portion a little later. The next step is gonna be concealer. Of course, I'm using my favorite Tarte Shape Tape. Let me go wet my beauty blender. I don't necessarily put it in a triangle just because that would require me using way too much concealer. But if I want more, I can always go back. And I like to blend it out to the side of my face and then down a little bit so that I can really get full coverage. I'm gonna set that using my Cover FX Luminizing Setting Powder in the color Tan. I like using this color sometimes just because it doesn't make your under eye look stark, because there is a little bit of color to it. So it kind of helps to tone down the brightness of that Tarte concealer since it is so light. Let's do bronzer. I'm going to use my Guerlain Terracotta in number 5, my favorite. I start by just putting it on my cheek area. I always like to go over that side line of concealer by my temple, and that's just to help everything look more natural. I like to hit my forehead because I have a fairly large forehead, and I also find that it helps your foundation blend into your hairline better. And I like my actual chin and then a little across my nose to help me look tan because I look very pale right now. So now I'm gonna go back to the eye portion. Okay, I'm gonna go back into my Modern Renaissance palette with a pencil brush. And in the inner corner, I'm going to put Burnt Orange. And on the outer corner, I'm going to put Red Ochre. And kind of connect it up there. And this is just like a pencil brush that I'm using. Okay, now I'm going to do some winged liner. I'm going to be using my Kat Von D tattoo liner, which is drying out. So hopefully I can do this without looking a mess. Next, I'm going to apply my lashes. These are the House of Lashes with Sephora collection in Seductress. And I'm just gonna actually place them on my lids because I find it looks better when I don't use glue. But I wouldn't do this if you're actually gonna go somewhere or it's windy. On the bottom, I'm going to apply my Lancome Hynose Star, which is discontinued, I believe, which makes me really sad because I love this mascara. For my blush, I'm going to be using Nars Angelika, which I've really been loving because it has a hint of sparkle, but not too much. I'm using my MAC 129. I just love it. Like, it's a little festive without being too much. A festive moment, as Mariah would say. I love her holiday CD, by the way. I kind of put on a lot because I find that in pictures and video you have to apply a little more for it to be able to show up. And I really haven't been doing a lot of highlighter this season, but because it is for the holidays and I would most likely wear this look to a party, I am going to apply my Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlighter, which is my favorite. And I tend to just do like a tiny bit of highlighter. I know it's very in right now to have streaky thick chunks of highlighter. I just don't think that looks very natural, so I tend to just do a more natural highlight look, but that's just me. Okay, the last step is going to be my Nars Audacious lipstick in Jeanne, which looks like this. Okay guys, this is the finished holiday look. Sorry my hair's a mess. I just didn't feel like doing it. I will do it for the next video that I'm gonna film though. But I really just like this look. It's definitely not traditionally red or green, but I think it's a nice berry tone, and I do know that a lot of you guys either have this palette or you're planning on getting it, and it is a permanent collection item or permanent item, so that's why I wanted to use this palette. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I will try to insert some pictures if the lighting is good, but it is raining today, so yeah, let me know if you have any comments or questions down below. I hope you wear this to a holiday function and have a great time. Happy holidays, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, all that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.